Zuckerberg posted on his own Facebook page after the meeting showed that he acknowledged there was some potentially unconscious bias, which is the hardest type of bias to actually solve for. Yeah. So how did people recommend they not have that unconscious bias?
Well, I think that's the challenge always when you work with Silicon Valley, is that there are structural ideological biases in play. And I think that the recognition of the CEO to meet with a group of conservatives to acknowledge that and to say that they're taking steps to address it is the fundamental component. It's kind of hard for conservatives to sit there, though, and say that you have to kind of legislate that. And I think that was the balancing act, because we believe that they can self-police. And I think that the fact that they took the meeting is a testament to Facebook taking the first step, because I don't see these meetings occurring with Google and Twitter and others. And I think hopefully Silicon Valley sees this as a learning lesson for all of them and not exclusive to Facebook.
But Google and Twitter didn't face the same public relations backlash. So that essentially forced Facebook to have this discussion.
Exactly. We got here for a specific reason, but I think it's probably a universal thing that it will happen at some point, if not this cycle, in the near future.
What fixes do you think they're going to put in place? Did they offer concrete examples of things they can do?
I think they talked about, looking at their hiring practices, if that has some components of it. I think also having these conversations where they're reaching out to you from a position of dialogue before it's proactive versus reactive. Like, how do we get you guys in here more often? How do we have more conversations as we go forward? But there wasn't anything very specific yet, because, this problem occurred over a long period of time and it won't be fixed overnight. I mean, I think that they acknowledge that this is an ongoing process.
Yeah, and I think they wanted, I think to that point, Zach, they wanted to listen and learn before they started to offer up their ideas on how to fix the problem. I think they wanted to hear from the group collectively on what our ideas were and then move from there.